Ashton United TV here. We've just drawn 3-3 away at Droylsden in the Tony Downs Cup, and we're joined by Damian Cross, who is the first team coach. Damian, how do you think the game went?
Performance was probably the worst we've had, certainly for 2 or 3 games. Thought we lacked intensity in this play, a little bit of quality and a little bit of sharpness. Just looked a bit sluggish for some reason today.
Obviously you stepped in today because one manager's having a baby and the other one's on a stag do. So obviously Jody's having his baby. Have you heard anything from him in terms of
No,
that?
as far as I know, he's still waiting.
Still chugging along.
He's been in the hospital for 2.5 days or something like that.
We seem to lack some defensive structures today. Do you think that's something that we need to work on?
I think it's probably more when we don't have the ball. You know, when we set and we organise, we seem to do all right, and it's just because we try and press, we want the lads to go forward and press, then we go and we can leave gaps behind us, and it's them gaps that sometimes get picked up, and that's where we get done on the counter a little bit easy. And when the press doesn't work, then we are susceptible at times.
Do you feel like the fitness levels are there for the lads at the moment as we get to the back end of pre-season?
If you'd asked me yesterday, I'd say yeah. Today it looked, like I said, we just looked a bit leggy. It's been we've 2 weeks left, and the plan was to have everyone fit for the first game of the season and not necessarily bash them to death in the first 2 weeks of pre-season. So, I don't think we're too far on.
When last time I spoke to Jody, he said that he's looking in the market for a forward. Do you know if we've got any closer to signing the forward at the moment?
I think there are discussions ongoing with somebody to bring a lone player in.
We're not shedding any names.
No.
All will be revealed.
But if that's doable, if it's not doable, with 2 weeks we don't start for 2 weeks. Your Chaddy's probably maybe 2 weeks off, and then another from wherever.
Any news on Ryan Crowther?
He's had his scan. He's waiting for the results. It's difficult to tell without
knowing the results.
We're genuinely not really know enough about it. But I would imagine he'd be lucky if he's playing before Christmas.
Yeah. We've got our last pre-season game a week today away at Hyde at Ewan Fields. Are you optimistic for that game? Do you feel like we could put a good shift in? Always optimistic.
We're missing Leesy, I think, next week. He's getting married next week.
Oh, brilliant. Captain's getting married now. Gaffer's having a baby and the captain's getting married.
We're missing him.
Slackers.
With 1 or 2 that have history, shall we say, of playing on plastic pitches, so maybe that's what we'll have to think about. But yeah, I'm always optimistic.
And do you feel like we're ready for the new season? It's 2 weeks today. Away trip at Hensfield.
Yeah, I think we'll do all right, man. We're perhaps not the favourites. There are certainly teams with far bigger budgets and whatnot, but I don't think we're far away. I think we'll do all right. We'll be competitive.
Right, well, thank you very much for speaking to us, Damian, and hopefully it's a better result next week, but a draw's not too bad.